quick video on why some cracks appear after new build. The most common reason. The general term for preparing plasterboard joints for plastering is caulking and taping, not taping and plastering. If we take a look up in the corner first of all, where the ceiling meets the wall, you can see the scrim, the mesh tape behind, and the gaping hole behind that. That's how black it is. So whenever doing anything like this, you use a jointing compound, then you apply your tape or mesh, then smooth over, then let it dry, and then plaster. If we take a look at this crack on the wall, a little bit that I've exposed there, and you can see the board and the mesh tape over top, and then just 1 or 2 millimeters of plaster there. So that's not going to withstand any movement there. Pre-filled with a jointing compound before taped is always a lot better. Got a small amount of water in there, and got some PVA. Plasterers love this stuff. So it's the perfect thing for sealing dusty surfaces. You only need a spot in there. Just make sure it's thoroughly mixed up. I can seal this joint, just deaden any dust. When I say dust, it's plaster dust. And then we need a damp cloth and just run over the surface. Move on. So I want to start by filling along the ceiling line. Just a small amount at a time. Just allow it to expand around the back. The holes that are created along this crack, along the joint, I'm going to now fill up with foam, just a small amount. When the foam is cured, then we can just release it. This one in the wall, cut these off, and then the areas which I created a hole, just push that back a little bit, create a bit of room for the filler. The next step is just to clean up. So 180 grade cloth back sandpaper, and just work along that edge there. on a block. Well, once this has been dusted down, then it's back with the diluted PVA, and we'll just seal, kill off that dust. Damp cloth. I've got quite a thick mix of polyfiller there, quite heavy. Damp cloth, bit on my finger, and I'm going to work back on myself as I'm filling. So instead of filling this way, come back on yourself all the time. Okay, and I'm just going to take my damp cloth, save sanding, give it a wipe, and then straight onto the wall. Again, working at an angle as I'm putting the filler in. It starts to dry a little bit, just damp cloth and just wet the surface. Well, that's a good repair, that. And if you don't caulk and tape these joints properly, then instead of it being a very fine hairline crack, it'll be a great big thing that you can spot a mile away.